Alright folks, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing another product review for you. It'll be over the Hawk Ray Mini Trail Game Camera M2. And I went online, I basically wanted a cheap trail cam for putting on the public lands, and I found this one on Amazon for 39 bucks with an SD card and decided to give it a try, and actually ended up buying 5 of these and running these all year long on the public land and actually on our private land here, and absolutely love them. So decided it would be a great time to do a review on these for a great cheap camera option and give you my thoughts on them and give you the specs on them, and then let you know the pros and cons of this camera and if it's a good option for you to buy. So let's get into it. Okay, to start off, this camera they say it shoots in 20 megapixels and shoots 1080p. It also shoots in infrared light at night, and it has a range of 65 feet. One of the best things I love about this camera is it only takes 4 AA batteries, and on top of it, when you buy the camera, they actually give you a 32 gig SD card with it. So that's pretty nice too. But it saves you the hassle of having to buy an SD card. And then, as you can tell, it's pretty compact. It's probably only about, I don't know, maybe 4 inches tall, maybe like 3 inches wide, and very, very compact. You can easily just throw these in a whole bunch of these in your pack and carry them out in the woods. And the other benefit to this camera, which normally doesn't come on a cheap trail camera, is you have a screen to look through all your photos. Now the screen's really small, but it's a huge bonus that you don't get on a lot of cameras. So you can actually look at photos on this without having a card reader, and could just do it out in the field and just look at them real quick and delete them from the camera right here as you look through them, which is a huge bonus. I want to go over a few of the other items this camera comes with. As you can see, it has a slits here for the strap that it comes with, which is a pretty nice strap. Decent, probably normal as all the other ones come. It's not a buckle or anything, it just slides through and you cinch it tight. And then it also comes with this, which this is really nice for if you're on private land and you can drill into trees. This thing is like a little mounting bracket and has 3 little holes where you can actually, it comes with 3 screws to screw into a tree. And all you do is just screw it into here on the bottom, which is awesome. And then you can literally just angle this any way you want. I can attach it to the tree and angle it down so you can actually set this up, especially if you're gonna put your cameras up high away from the deer to see them, and angle it down. You gotta cinch this down obviously a little bit. I haven't messed with this one much, but it's a pretty cool little feature as well that you just normally don't get with any other camera. But really neat to have, which was an added bonus. I did not know that it was going to come with it, but it gives you other options on how to mount your camera to the tree. So to go over some of the pros of this camera, like I said, it's very compact. You can throw a whole bunch in your bag and take them out and put them all over the place, which is one of the reasons I wanted to get it. It's nice and small, so I think it's harder for guys to find as well, instead of like a big bulky camera. And it obviously has cam on the front of it, so it stays hidden pretty well. Battery life on these are awesome, even with just 4 batteries. I mean, it's been months since I had to get new batteries for this, so huge bonus there. Save you on a lot of battery money, and so you don't have to keep replacing batteries all the time. Plus it only takes 4. Like a lot of cameras, like our Spy Points, take 8, so half the batteries and lasts a really long time. Can't beat that. The SD card that comes with it is another huge bonus, and then also it's just really cheap. So this camera I bought on Amazon. When I bought it, it was 40 bucks, and it also had a different name, but I went on Amazon today or yesterday, and I'll put a link in the description for it just so y'all can go to it. But it's called now this Hawk. It was normally called Q something, whatever. There's not a real name to it. It's just like whatever names they give on these really cheap ones. I mean, they say made in China, if that's going to really affect what you buy, but which I know a lot of guys would rather buy American made. But for a cheap trail cam, for a guy that's looking for a really budget friendly trail cam, you can't beat this. Well, this one was 40 bucks. The one on The website now is actually $50, but the only difference is it comes with 4 batteries already. This one did not come with batteries. Now they look like cheap batteries, but it came with batteries, so that's another bonus. If you buy it now, you also get batteries. So it's only $10 more, but you still get all the same info, and it's all the same specs as well. The only cons to this camera, which I'll post some photos while I'm talking about it right now. The only con that I had is the photos can be blurry from a distance. Now this is probably because it's a really cheap camera and it doesn't have probably all the running whatevers in there that a more expensive camera would have with the high definition photos as a normal higher price camera would have. That's the only thing that I really didn't like about the camera. I found out that if you really want to get clear photos, you really need to have it like right on the trail they're walking. It still catches deer movement really far out, but the pictures are a little bit more fuzzy or not as clear as some of your other cameras might take. And then also, this only happened maybe 4 times out of thousands of photos I had, and I'll post them right here. It's for a few of the photos I did have, it came in with like a pink haze or like a red tint to the photo. And I don't know if this was just it getting close to dark and like converting to infrared and still kind of showing daytime photos. I don't know what it was, but only like I had like 4 photos out of my 5,000 photos that came out with this infrared like red haze on it or whatever you want to call it. But other than that, really no cons to this. I haven't had one issue yet with these. That's why I bought 5 of them. I started off with 3 of them and ran them for a couple months, and then had no issues with them and really loved them, and bought 2 more, and hadn't had any stolen either, hanging them up high on the public land. But I mean, they worked like a charm. Have had no issues at all with them. Like I said, really like this camera. I highly recommend if you are looking for a budget-friendly trail cam. Only $40 or $50, and you get a SD card, you get your strap, and you get this nice mounting bracket for hanging up high in trees or just on the tree without having a strap, and being able to angle the camera in any way you want is a huge bonus. It's really easy to set up. They have the nice screen here and instructions on going through all the settings on it. It's super easy to set up. You can also set it up for video or photo, which is nice. And then obviously, like I said, having the screen is a huge bonus on a cheap camera like this. You just never get that on most cameras, cheaper cameras under $100, you never get to have a screen like that. But I highly recommend, and if you guys have any questions when you're looking, if you look these up for your camera, let me know. I can hopefully answer any of your questions you might have with it. But I definitely highly recommend if you're going for a cheap, budget-friendly option, and have been really thrilled with these. So let me know if you like this video. Please subscribe to the channel if you like these product reviews. I plan to do a whole bunch more. I'm finally getting out of hunting season and going into hopefully maybe some more fishing in the spring, and we'll get back into turkey season. We might do a little coyote hunting, but now that I've put all my gear through the test of deer season, I plan to do all these reviews just to show you what I used and what I ended up really liking, and hopefully maybe it can help you guys in your next option for whatever gear you're looking for the next season. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.